My name is Stephen Ingram. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher, and you can find me online at stepheningram.com.
So today we want to share with you some answers to a couple of questions we've received that have been kind of along the same lines. We received some questions about what to do if manifesting is taking much longer than you feel it should. If there's something that you're desiring and it's taking a really long time to manifest it. Maybe you're feeling torn at this point because it's been taking so long and you're wondering, is this even right for me at this point? Maybe you're feeling conflicted about it. Maybe it just feels like a big challenge, and you've gone through those questions that we shared in the last video, and you know it's definitely something you want, but you're like, why is it taking so long? Well, basically, as I shared in the first video, theoretically, it should be possible to manifest something that you want instantaneously, but it doesn't always work that way, and that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. It could just mean that for whatever reason, you're not a match to attract what you desire at this point, and you need to go through a process to move yourself into alignment with what you do desire. And that's perfectly okay. One of the tools for doing this is called activating the hero's journey. You do know what that means, even if you don't know the name, the hero's journey. I'm sure you've seen this before, because this is the main underlying story in every great myth in human history. Every, blockbuster movie, best-selling novel, they're all basically telling the story of the hero's journey, which is the story about the hero going out and desiring something, desiring to learn, desiring to have an end outcome. The hero goes through many stages along the way, achieves what they set out to do, and usually finds at the end that they had what they needed all along and had to go through that process in order to discover that. Think Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, right? Really good example of that. So the hero's journey is something that gets activated without us even doing anything. When you set the intention to go through that process to bring yourself into alignment, you will find yourself going through these stages. So don't despair. If it's taking a long time, you're probably at a point on the hero's journey. We're going to be talking a lot more about that in the course we're teaching. We'll be going much more in depth, sharing all the different stages so you can use it as a map to figure out where you are.
That's awesome. I'm sure you have all heard the quote, "It's about the journey, not the destination," and this is really what this course is about. And as Christina just mentioned what she just mentioned about being present on the journey is so important. And there's a Zen master named Thich Nhat Hanh, and he has a quote, or he says that we already are what we want to become. So, and I love that quote. I actually have it on my cell phone, just to remind myself that I already am where I need to be. And so what that quote means is that we already have all the knowledge and all the wisdom within ourselves that we need to manifest what we truly desire in our lives. So, and it may be, as Christina mentioned, that we need to go on this journey to find that out. And then secondly, I would like to talk about, as it's important to be present on our journey and to be mindful, as we've talked about in these videos, it's also important to surrender to the journey, which is something that we haven't discussed yet. And so in the yoga tradition, if you go to a yoga class, and I'm referring to the physical postures of yoga, what's called the asana practice, is that at the end of class there's a posture called savasana, and it's when you're laying on your back just surrendering. And really this is what this whole practice is about, is that we surrender to the journey and consciously let go, because we have the knowledge that we already have everything that we want to become, as Thich Nhat Hanh says. And so what Savasana teaches us is that we can be present, but we can also let go. So, for example, in our yoga practice, in the physical postures, we're able to recognize all that we have done in the practice and all that we were able to do. So we're deeply in touch with that, and we're acknowledging that on a deep, visceral level. And then we choose to just let it go and allow the streaming life and energy to manifest as it naturally would. So that's really what surrender is about. It's just noticing what you've been able to do and noticing how far you've come, and then choosing to just let go and allow life to happen as it happens.
Yep, so important. It's all about the journey, not the destination.
It's about the journey, yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome. So we are opening registration now for our upcoming course on Manifesting with Mindfulness, the Masterclass. We're going to go much more in-depth into all of these topics. We're going to be answering a lot more questions. So we would love for you to join us. And if you do sign up in the next 24 hours, you'll be getting some really awesome bonuses. I will be offering a manifesting coaching session where I will go through those 5 questions with you that I talked about in the last video to help you figure out if you're looking to manifest something or if you have a belief that really serves you, to get absolute clarity on it. And then we'll also design for you some customizable manifesting habits that work for you, so you can develop your own habits to start manifesting daily what you desire. And if you're on your own hero's journey, we'll figure out exactly which part of it you're on, so you can have a map and see the bigger picture.
And then along with Christina's coaching session, I'll be offering a yoga coaching session. And so what that means is that we'll take all of the practices of yoga and combine them. Combine yoga philosophy, combine meditation, and really get clear on what it is that you would like to manifest and what you truly desire in your life. And we'll actually practice, or I will offer you a guided meditation so that you can learn to get in touch with your body, learn to get in touch with the truth of the moment. And I'll also offer you practical tools that you can use in your daily life to be mindful and to bring these Buddhist and yogic philosophies into your life. Because the truth of the matter is, you don't have to call yourself a yogi, you don't have to be Buddhist to bring these practical tools into your life that can be really effective for all of us.
Absolutely. So go and register. Registration's open for 1 week, and if you sign up in the next 24 hours, you'll get these 2 coaching sessions with us, because we love to reward quick action takers. So we look forward to seeing you. Please keep leaving us questions. We're going to be taking more questions, of course. Oh, and the course. I just want to give you some details about the course. I almost forgot to do that. It's going to be on Saturdays at noon Eastern. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. If you're in the US, you have the option to call on the phone. But if you're in the US or anywhere else, you can still join us on the web. Everybody will get a recorded replay of the call if you can't make one. And we will be taking more questions and interacting with you on the call. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So thank you all for listening. We're so excited to teach you, and we hope that you will join us.
Yep, leave more questions and comments, and we look forward to connecting with you in the course.
Thank you for listening. Have an awesome day.
Bye.